there is something excitement does to you. So I feel like because I'm here a few hours to my wedding, I am gonna digress, or rather miss out on the important points, and I really wanted to run you through a checklist, a wedding checklist, and that is like my type of wedding checklist. You can have yours, but this was my type of, you know, wedding checklist, and I'll have to check because I don't want to leave something. I plan to have this as comprehensive as it can be. So number one, I said your gown, and then number two, there is now your suit, and then we go to then you have your makeup artist. Make sure he's okay. Who's your hairstylist? Then we have the shoes. We talk about gowns, but do we talk about the shoes? We talk about the gowns. Do we talk about the accessories of the suit? And then there is your videographer who's going to shoot your wedding. There is a photographer who's going to do your photos. There is the reverend, the presiding, who's going to preside your wedding. And then there is the transport, which I said is very important. Then let's come to entertainment. You need to check your DJ and your MC. How ready are they? A few hours to your wedding. And then there is now the cake, which is a highlight also. How is your cake, matron? How's also the baking? God, cake testing. I was about to call her something else. Yeah. Is your cake ready? Let's just ask, is your cake ready a few hours to your wedding? And then there is the photo shoot venue. You know. Don't forget about that venue, please. Do not forget about that venue, because we almost forgot about ours. And then there is also the invitations. If you were doing follow-ups, few hours, what confirmation do you have, so that now you can share with the catering. Now let's get to the reception. How is your catering team? How are they handling things there? Then how is your deco person? How are your tents? How is your venue looking? Just few hours to your wedding. And then there is grooming of the man. There is grooming of everyone's grooming. If you want, if you say or if you've planned, this is the theme of my wedding, and by that is the makeup, then how is the Queen's Guard? How are the bridesmaids? And I love to call them Queen's Guards, because hey Queen and hey Queens. Yeah, I love to call them that, because yes, they are really the Queen's Guard. How is their grooming? Is their makeup going to be, uniform? Is their makeup going to be matching? Or yeah. And then there is now the outfits from all ends. Even parents, don't ignore that. You need to communicate quite frankly the outfits, or rather the theme. If you are an open theme person, like I did, clearly I was quite low or quite silent about the wedding theme, and by that I just wanted everyone to be free to be in there best attire, in their best color, in their best style. Because if we're going to dance, then you don't have to come in a kitenge that I fixed you into and hawezi cheza. You know what I mean? So if you're going that way, also communicate to them. Just let them know it is a freestyle. Then let's go to the church. Please, how is the church? How is the deco? How is the aisle? Because walking down the aisle is quite the memory. So how is the sound also? It's there's the DJ, but have you listened to the sound? And also a playlist. I remember doing this that night. This night, you don't want to bug yourself with all this. Please make sure your DJ has everyone's dancing song. If they're going to be dancing separately, if the song is uniform, if they're going to use one song, all of them, that is what I mean. Yeah, make sure the DJ has that playlist, or every other song that you need. Or if there will be a presentation, or there will be a dance, or a song, or what later, you don't have to keep whispering. You don't want to do that, yeah. Because actually, even if you whisper, it's like your voice is inside your gown, so you won't get that. Yes, so I feel like that is quite it. And then now we go to the reception. How is the sitting arrangements? Is everyone catered for? You know, from your invitation cards, from the responses, from everything, you know how the response was. So is is everyone gonna get accommodated? Is everyone going to be to feel at home? Do you have people who are going to be welcoming them? Yeah. So it can be quite a list. I just had to mention mine. I feel like that is quite the list for me. I didn't want to leave that because I wanted this also to be impactful. You're like, okay. Yeah. I want it to also be like that. You're like, yeah. So the only thing you won't stress about is your honeymoon, darling. And also, what else? Nothing. Just the honeymoon, because right after that it's the honeymoon back on farm. If you're going for honeymoon, just make sure after that you're going somewhere, even if it's I said you don't have to worry about that, but I just hope and pray that it can be relative. Honeymoon can be relative. So I'm just laughing because you might just choose to ignore, and yet someone, your partner planned for something better that you didn't expect. So please make sure you kind of throw the hints of after the wedding, because that wedding night is quite important, because you are one, you are two, sorry, and now you've become one. Let's get into it, guys. Tang tang ta-dang, tang tang ta-dang.